Most men think women never make the first move. But what if I told you they do all the time? They just do it in ways you don't recognize. You see, women rarely walk up and say, "Hey, come talk to me." They don't need to because their game happens in silence, glances, movements, body language, in psychology. And if you don't understand those signals, you'll miss opportunities that could have changed everything. So pay close attention because after this video, you'll never miss a green light again. 1. The double take or repeated glances. Let's start with the classic. You catch her looking at you just once, maybe twice, and brush it off as coincidence, but then it happens again. And this time, she doesn't just look, she lingers. That pause, that half-second hesitation, that tiny smirk. It's not random, it's a test. She's checking to see if you'll notice, and if you do, whether you'll have the confidence to act, because women don't make eye contact by mistake. They do it with purpose. They know the power of a glance, how it can spark curiosity, create tension, and make a man feel drawn in without a word spoken. And here's the psychology behind it. When someone repeatedly looks at you, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical of attraction and excitement. She's not just looking, she's triggering something inside you. So the next time she looks and then looks again, don't tell yourself you imagined it. You didn't. You're on her radar. 2. Strategic positioning. Ever notice how she somehow ends up right in your line of sight? One moment she's across the room, the next she's standing near you, ordering a drink beside you, or walking past your table for the third time. Coincidence? No chance. This is quiet strategy. When a woman is interested but doesn't want to seem obvious, she'll engineer proximity. She'll move within your visual field, not too close to seem desperate, but close enough that if you looked up she'd be impossible to ignore. She's not leaving it to fate. She's creating opportunity. In psychology, this is called approach facilitation behavior. It's how humans subconsciously position themselves to invite interaction. So when she keeps appearing in your space, when she chooses the seat near you or lingers just long enough for eye contact, understand this. She's not waiting for fate. She's waiting for you to notice the setup. 3. Playing with hair or accessories. You've seen it. That moment when she starts twisting her hair, touching her necklace, or running her fingers down her shoulder the instant you're within reach of her presence. Most guys think it's random. It's not. It's primal psychology at work. When a woman feels attraction, her body language starts to betray her, even when her words don't. Fixing her hair, adjusting her outfit, checking her reflection in her phone. It's her subconscious way of saying, "Notice me." She's not doing it for everyone. She's doing it for you. That little toss of hair, that light pull of their sleeve, those fingers brushing her neck, they're all micro movements that scream one message. I'm aware of you and I care what you think. Think of it as your silent performance. She's not trying to seduce you directly. She's signaling attraction in the only way that feels safe, through subtle, deniable gestures. And here's the secret behind it. When a woman adjusts her appearance near a man she likes, her nervous system is reacting to elevated adrenaline. It's the same physiological response as when someone's heart races. So if she starts fixing herself the moment you walk by, trust me, that's not a coincidence, it's instinct. So next time you see her glance at you, then immediately brush her hair behind her ear or touch her jewelry. Don't overthink it. She's not nervous. She's interested. That's her flirting in plain sight. Just quiet enough for only the observant to catch. 4. The smile and hold. Now let's talk about the signal that melts every man who catches it. The smile. Not the polite customer service kind that fades in a second, but the kind that lingers, the kind that locks eyes and silently says, "You caught my attention." You'll know it when you see it. It's the half smile that stays just a little longer. The look that holds your gaze for a heartbeat after she should have looked away. That's not friendliness. That's invitation. When she smiles and holds it even for a fraction longer than normal, she's handing you the green light. It's her way of lowering the barrier, testing to see if you're confident enough to walk through it. Psychologically, the smile and hold is a form of micro-validation. It's how the female brain signals emotional safety while still maintaining mystery. It says, "I'm open, but you'll need to make the first move." And if you want to know how real it is, watch here he is. If the corners soften, pupils dilate, or she breaks eye contact with ashy laugh, that's not random. That's attraction mixed with curiosity. So when she gives you that look, that slow, deliberate, almost cinematic smile, don't freeze up or overanalyze it. That's your moment. Because women don't risk a long smile unless they're hoping you'll do something about it. And if you miss that chance, she'll assume one thing. You saw it but didn't have the courage to respond. And that's how opportunities vanish without a word. 5. Laughing or talking loudly with friends. Ever walk into a room or a bar and notice a group of women laughing louder the moment you pass by? It's not just the casual giggle, but that sudden burst of laughter that seems just a bit too perfectly timed. That's not coincidence, that's social psychology in action. You see, when a woman is interested in you but doesn't want to make it obvious, she'll amplify her presence instead. She'll use sound, laughter, playful tone, or storytelling to pull your attention without ever having to approach. It's subtle but powerful. Because laughter is contagious, it triggers the reward center of your brain. It makes you curious. It draws you in and she knows it. So if she's suddenly laughing louder, talking animatedly, and her body seems slightly angled toward your direction, it's not random energy, it's strategy. She's making sure you notice her vibe before you even exchange a word. Women understand that attraction starts before conversation, before eye contact, before touch. It starts with presence, the way she owns the space she's in. And if she's using laughter to pull your attention, that's her showing you her best side, her fun, confident, magnetic self without ever risking rejection. So when you hear her voice carrying across the room and you feel that pull to look, do it. Because that's not just laughter, that's her way of saying, I want to be seen. 6. Breaking away from the group. Here's one most men completely miss. You're looking at her. She's surrounded by her friends and you think, there's no way I can approach in that crowd. But then something happens. She steps away. Maybe she goes to the bar alone. Maybe she checks her phone by herself. Maybe she lingers just far enough from her group that it suddenly feels like the perfect moment. And that moment isn't random. It's deliberate. Women know it's intimidating for most men to approach when they're in a group. So when she breaks away, even for a minute, she's not just scrolling her phone. She's giving you a window. That's her saying, if you're going to do it now. It's a subtle invitation disguised as casual independence, but make no mistake, that move is intentional. It's designed to make you feel comfortable enough to start the conversation. And here's the dark psychology behind it. If she likes you, she'll test your awareness. She wants to see if you're the type of man who notices the moment and acts on instinct. Because confidence, timing, and decisiveness, those are the traits that separate the forgettable from the unforgettable. So when she steps away from her group and you catch that side glance, that quick look to see if you noticed, don't freeze. That's your green light. She's not waiting for another man to talk to her. She's waiting for you to nod as she's waiting. 7. The accidental bump or close pass. Sometimes the boldest moves come disguised as accidents. You're standing there, maybe in a crowded room, a hallway, a cafe, or near the bar, and she brushes past you. Her shoulder grazes yours. Her hand barely touches your arm. Or she steps close enough that you can feel her presence without a word spoken. You tell yourself it's just coincidence. But here's the truth. Women rarely risk getting that close unless it's intentional. That accidental touch, that's her testing the boundary. She's breaking the invisible wall between you, seeing how you react when the distance disappears. Because physical closeness creates a spark. Literally, the human body releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, when physical contact occurs. It's why even the smallest touch can change the emotional atmosphere instantly. If she finds a reason to squeeze past you, stand beside you, or reach across your space, she's not doing it because there's nowhere else to go. She's doing it because she wants to feel that micro-connection. And here's where most men fail. They freeze, overthink, or pull back. But if she's giving you that small brush of contact, that's your signal that she feels safe enough to test your energy. She's silently asking, can you handle the tension without crumbling? Because attraction isn't built through words. It's built through moments, the owns where your energy collides with hers and the world around you goes quiet. So if she gets close, smiles, or glances back after that brief touch, she's not just passing by. She's inviting connection. That's her way of saying without words, I've already chosen. I just want to see if you'll act. Now here's the thing most men never realize. Women make the first move all the time. They just don't look like moves. They glance, position, smile, laugh, separate from the crowd, and sometimes they accidentally touch you. But none of it is random. It's communication without language. It's her testing your awareness and your confidence. Because in the world of attraction, it's not about who speaks first. It's about who notices first. And if you learn to read those signs, you'll never have to chase again. You'll simply respond to what's already been offered. So next time you catch that look, that smile, that shift, or that subtle brush of contact, don't second-guess it, because the moment you do, someone else won't. This is Amelia, and you're watching Dark Psychology, where we decode what people don't say but always mean.